Okay, just keep me posted. Okay. everyone. Are we live? Are we ready? All right. Hi, everyone. It's meteorologist Laurann Robinson here. I'm giving you a nice, quick update. I know so many people woke up this morning thinking, where's the snow? We were promised snow. Now, don't worry. That snow is still on the way. So the one thing that I say to that is patience. It is continuing to make its way in some areas already starting to see that snow build into the area. So it's moving in from the south. Let's go ahead and take a couple of looks around some couple of different areas just to see where we are already seeing that. This is live on Fort Collins, where we are seeing some snowflakes, very light snowflakes, move through this area. Some areas still seeing some of that rain because a lot of our temperatures are bordering that rain snow mark. Temperatures mostly in the lower to mid 30s around the front range. So that's where we are seeing that mix of rain and snow out there. This is a live look in Boulder where you can see it looks like on the lens here we have some raindrops. So this rain is still expected to switch over to snow, and same thing happening at our live look from 9 News building here in Denver, where the roads are starting to become wet. So again, if you're not already seeing that snow out there, don't worry. We do still have this winter storm warning in effect for all of the counties in red, and this does include Fort Collins, Denver, Colorado Springs, Aspen, and then even further down in some of the further southern counties here. But then the blue area is a winter weather advisory. So as we move a little bit further east, you can even see some areas not under any advisories at all. These are areas that are seeing just some rain move through the area, even some thunder showers in some areas a little bit further southeast of Denver. But Denver still under this winter storm warning until early Monday morning. So again, we have had a slow start. I will say that. I will admit we had a slow start on the snow coming in. This time yesterday, we still thought maybe it was going to come in overnight, late Friday and into early Saturday. So as it's 11:21 here Saturday morning, we're starting to see it finally build into the area, but this is going to be a very slow moving system. So while it is getting a late start, we are going to continue to watch for this system to just kind of drop precipitation into the area through the rest of the day, basically all day Sunday and then into early Monday. So our currents are showing from DIA, we're at 35 degrees. We have some rain falling. So of course we know those freezing temperatures are just a little bit cooler than this. So if we were just a few degrees colder, we would be seeing some snow instead of some light drizzle or light rain showers throughout the area. So just keep that in mind. As we take a look at this temperature map all across the state, again, a lot of these areas seeing 35 right now in Denver, 36 in Greeley, 33 in Colorado Springs, 34 in Pueblo. So these are areas that if we were just a little bit colder right now, we would be seeing that precipitation fall as snow instead of as rain showers, as some of those areas are seeing. Mountain areas could continue to see maybe some light snow as well, but those foothill areas is where we're going to continue to watch for that upslope factor start to shoot down some more rain or some snow into that area. So our national HD Doppler radar, this is where you see the system right over Colorado. So it is spinning a little bit just southwest of Denver, which is pushing up some precipitation just east of the low. So that is where we're starting to see basically the eastern half of the state seeing all of this precipitation. We can start seeing that snow move in through Pueblo, Colorado Springs. But as it gets into Denver, you'll notice the color is shifting from blue to green. So as it makes its way into Denver, it's just a little too warm to stay as snow. So we're seeing rain there. But again, we do have a lot more precipitation continuing to move in from the south, and that's what we're going to continue to watch for through the rest of the afternoon. Now, a little bit further east, this is what we were expecting further east. We knew all along that if you're along the eastern border in the eastern plains, you're likely just to see that rain, and that's just because it's a little too warm out there. So maybe some areas seeing a little bit of a rain-snow mix, but some areas further southeast and then pushing south or east central of Colorado, this is where we are seeing these thunder showers. So we have a good mix of things happening right now where we're seeing all of these different colors. We have some rain going further east. South of Denver, we're seeing some snow. As it pushes into Denver right now, it's still coming down as rain. But as we go through the rest of the afternoon, this is what we can expect. This is our Futurecast, where we will be expecting some dry spots here and there, but we also have some spots where the snowfall could be a little heavier, especially in the foothills regions where we are expecting more of that upslope factor to deliver a little more precipitation. So as we go through the rest of the evening, this is 8:30 tonight, where we are continuing to see this precipitation just kind of stay over the area. In Denver, this is where we are likely still seeing it as snow, but take a look further east, we're going to continue to see that precipitation fall as just rain. So we really need to keep an eye out for where that rain snow line lies, because that could have an effect on our snow totals. Of course, if that precipitation is falling as rain instead of snow, then our snow totals aren't quite as impressive under that. But all in all, this system just kind of sits over the state all the way through the rest of the day today into Sunday morning, where we see that snow just kind of lingering, and then even Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening it sticks around. So because the snow did get a little bit of a late start and some of it's still falling as rain, I have lowered the snow totals a little bit for Denver. So for the Denver metro area, I have 8 to 16 inches, and then of course those totals just get smaller as you move further east, 5 to 10 inches, and for just north of Fort Morgan areas, and then as you continue further east of that, that's where we have 2 to 6 inches along the eastern plains. So the further east you are, the more likely you are to see that precipitation fall as rain. If you're in the Denver metro, we are still expecting quite a bit of snow, but we have to wait for those temperatures to cool down just a little more and for that rain to fall as snow. Then the foothills, we have that upslope factor as well as this system producing snow. So that's where we are seeing those higher totals. So I still have those higher totals, 24 to 48 inches in Estes Park, and then a little bit further south of that, and then it dies down a little bit as you go further into the mountain regions. So this is my updated snow totals map of what we are expecting all the way through Monday morning. So all of this is not going to fall today. I do want to make sure that we differentiate that. This is not a snow totals map for what we're expecting today. This is a snow totals map for what we're expecting today and tomorrow and early Monday morning. So this is what we're expecting as we total out the weekend. So through the rest of the day, we could see that light drizzle, heavy snow later this evening, those snow showers, temperatures, afternoon highs near 35 degrees. So again, this is that tricky area where we're seeing those temperatures border the freezing mark. So rain snow mix in a lot of areas, including the Denver metro. Tonight is where we're going to see this precipitation turn more into snow showers or heavy snow, but those temperatures still around 31 degrees, not too far under that freezing mark. So again, things that we want to keep into consideration as we continue through the weekend. Tomorrow, that's where we do see more continued snowfall. That's where our heavier snowfall, more consistent snowfall is likely to take effect. And then Monday, we see lingering snow in the early morning hours, but then we eventually see some midday clearing, those highs near 45 degrees. We cool down a little bit Tuesday and Wednesday, but we do still have some very light to isolated snow chances midweek. We don't completely thaw out or start to see any real melting. I've had people ask, when are we going to see this melting take effect? Not likely to happen until the end of the week or into the weekend. And that's because we'll finally get a stretch of days with that sun out there and those temperatures well above freezing in the mid to upper 40s on Thursday. Then it looks like we finally make our way into the 50s by next Friday and Saturday. So that's what I have for you guys. This is your 11 o'clock update. I will be back again at 1 o'clock, I believe, and around 1 o'clock and then around 3 o'clock just to continue to update you guys on this snowstorm as it progresses. Again, just to kind of summarize, recap what we talked about if maybe you missed the beginning. We did get a little bit of a late start. Things didn't ramp up as quickly as we initially anticipated, but that does not mean we're not expecting any real snow. That is still expected to come. So have patience with this snowstorm. We're already starting to see that moisture move into the Denver metro. Temperatures right now may be just a little bit too warm for it to fall as snow. So we're seeing some rain showers, maybe some rain snow mix in other areas, maybe like Boulder, Fort Collins. But overall, that will eventually change into snow, and through the rest rest of the evening, basically all day Sunday, and then through early Monday morning is where we're going to see this system just kind of sit over the area. So that's where the snow totals, the higher snow totals really come into play, is because this is just going to be a system that is very slow moving. So it has a while to drop some precipitation over us. So I did lower the snow totals in the Denver metro just a little bit. We're at 8 to 16 inches is what it's looking like in the Denver metro. Then as you move further east, snow totals are dropping, and that's just because we're seeing more rain than snow. And we did expect that. We knew in the far eastern portions of the state we would likely see just rain and less snow, but we're going to continue to keep an eye out for that. And then the foothills area, seeing that upslope factor as well as the system producing snow there. So that's where we're seeing those higher totals, 24 to 48 inches in Estes Park, things like that. So as we continue to go through the afternoon, we're going to continue to monitor this system for you. Again, right now, not looking too bad. And maybe that's good. If you still haven't, gone to the grocery store, maybe you have a couple of errands to run, or you need to take the dog out, things like that, go ahead and get that handled now, but don't let this slow start fool you, because we are still expecting some pretty large snow totals. So again, I'll be back at around 1 o'clock for a nice midday update for you, and I'll talk to you then. Thanks.
You done?
Yep.